hello to whomever might be here. I'm streaming this live on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm reading the comments. I want to be able to participate because I have to shop before the snowstorm, but I just wanted to give my view until I got to the store. Oh, I won't be able to. Okay, thank you, Shannon. Always appreciative of you. So let me just make sure that this is looking okay everywhere. Alright, so I think everything seems to be looking good. Okay, so hello again, everyone who might be here. If you don't know me already, I'm Ashley, and my business is palmistry, same as my name on YouTube, Twitch, and where else? Everywhere. But tonight we're doing a Kundalini chakra meditation, just going through each of the chakras and focusing some energy in each of those areas. This will also be available on YouTube to replay, so if this is something that you enjoyed and you would like to flow through it again, you can. So, let's see. Let me just do one more thing, because I'm hoping that you can't hear the notification sound when I get notifications. Okay, turn that off for now. Alright, so if you're able to, you can find a comfortable position, seated or lying down. It doesn't really make a difference. Or you can just kind of listen as you go through whatever you're flowing through right now. So at the beginning of a meditation like this, I often like to just kind of prompt it with allowing yourself to just be in a space where you are noticing your breath, noticing how your body feels, noticing any tension in your body if there is any, where things might feel a little bit more comfortable or uncomfortable. So just a moment where you are being completely mindful of yourself, what you're feeling, your breathing. making sure that your inhales and exhales are generous. So really paying attention to the length of your inhales and exhales, the depth of them as well, making sure you're filling each and every part of your lungs with every particle of air that you can, or every air molecule you can. If you'd like, another option for your breathing is more of a box breath. So that can typically be 4 to 6 counts of an inhale. Then you're holding it for 4 to 6 counts. Then you're exhaling for 4 counts or 6, and then you're holding your breath again for the same amount. So each time it's the same amount of counts. Inhaling, holding, exhaling, holding. So that's another option as well for a mindful breath that really allows you to deepen your breath, and it's very beneficial for the lungs as well. And also noticing how your breathing might have been at the beginning of the meditation, even until this point. Was it more shallow, quick breaths, kind of uneven? And then now feeling the difference of a more deeper, more mindful sort of breathing. And just kind of sitting with that as you continue to breathe. And let's go ahead and kind of start out with the chakras. And flowing with something a little bit different. Visualizing, if you can, a white or golden light just kind of encompassing your whole body, almost like an egg, as if you were inside of an egg. For others of you, if visualization isn't your thing, you can think of what that might feel like if you were wrapped in a white or golden light. Would it be warm? Would it be comforting? So paying attention to maybe the emotions that you might feel in this space, or anything you might feel as far as heat or warmth, or maybe it's cooling. Is it a reassuring feeling? And just allowing yourself to kind of explore this energy, what it feels like, what it even might smell like or taste like. I realize as I learn and grow through my own meditative process and practice, and even teaching, that different people have different ways of connecting with energy. So not everyone might be able to visualize something, but you might feel it, or you might smell it, or you might sense it. You might be able to taste it. You might associate something with it. So thinking of what that might be for you. And going from this kind of all-encompassing egg-like, aura-like energy, thinking of a more streamlined energy. So maybe visualizing this white golden light, or feeling this white golden light kind of streaming from the top of your head or your crown all the way down through your tailbone, and also through your feet, through your legs. So kind of like the streamlined energy, infinite, continuous, there's no end, no beginning. It just is. It's just present. So allowing yourself to be in that energy, to feel what that feels like, or to visualize what that looks like, or a little bit of both. And now we're going to move to the root chakra. The color associated with this chakra is red. It has a very earthy sort of vibe to it. In balance, we can feel very grounded, stable. We can feel secure within our finances, within the things that happen on a worldly, earthly level. When this one is out of balance, we can kind of experience heavy emotions, especially associated with anger. We can feel insecure, whether that's a lack of balance just within our own lives, or emotionally insecure. But tapping into this chakra is especially important just to kind of keep us in the earthly realms. Sometimes certain beings kind of get into the space where they're so far into their crown chakra, or so deeply connected to everything, source, different beings, whatever that might be, spirit guides, animals, that they kind of lose sight of their earthly presence and they're just being human. So having this chakra is very important, just to have it balanced, especially in correlation with the spiritual work or intuitive work that you might do, or those connections that you might have. It's important to remember that we are still human and that our presence here is just as important. So with this chakra, allowing yourself to focus on that color of red and thinking of how that color might feel in your body, maybe even things you might associate with it, so like a fruit or a thing, maybe a feeling, a texture, and just connecting to the root chakra through the color red from your own experience. So again, for some that'll be visualizing, and for others that might be more of a feeling, more of a sensing, more of a knowing, but just tapping into that for right now. And as you're tapping into that energy or that color, you might notice that I'm just allowing you to have that space. So I might not always be speaking, but just allowing yourself to just continue to connect. And allowing yourself to feel or visualize that energy from that root chakra or the color red. And just visualizing that energy or feeling that energy flowing from your tailbone up through your crown, the crown of your head, or your crown chakra. And just allowing that energy to make a connection in your whole body. And feeling what it feels like to feel grounded. And now connecting to this orb of red light in front of you. And maybe you can visualize this. Maybe it's more of a feeling. Maybe it's more of a feeling where you feel this energy in front of you. Do you feel heat coming from it? Do you feel warmth? Do you feel comforted? Paying attention to how you feel, how you are receiving this energy. Maybe it makes you anxious. That might speak to this area just needing some love, some attention, some healing, some peace. And reaching out to grab that orb of red energy, of red light, kind of pulling it, hugging it into your body. So maybe this is something that you visualize, maybe you feel this happening, or maybe you physically reach out, grab that energy, bring your hands back into your heart, and really feel that energy entering your body. And seeing how that feels. Do you feel anything in the body? Do you feel a shift or change in your energy? What are you noticing? And just allowing your whole body to be filled with that root chakra energy. And feeling how it feels as it kind of settles in. And sending that energy some gratitude as you move on to the sacral chakra. And the color associated with this chakra is orange. It's often affiliated with the emotions, the elements of water, creativity, sexual energy, sensual energy, sensuality, sexuality. And when it's in balance, we feel balanced within ourselves, within our emotions, within our sensuality and our sexuality, and how comfortable we are with that. We also might feel creative and kind of tapped in creatively. We might feel artistic, maybe emotionally balanced, emotionally secure, emotionally stable, emotionally available. And out of balance, we often can notice that we feel maybe irritable, which is something that we can experience with the root chakra as well. But maybe we feel like we can't communicate our emotions. Maybe we have a way of deflecting or avoiding accountability or emotional availability. Maybe we make ourselves emotionally unavailable, or we are emotionally unavailable due to different things that we saw or learned at a young age, or different traumas that we've been through or experienced. Maybe we feel not so creative, not so artsy. Maybe we feel very confused within our own sensuality, our own sexuality, and how we connect to that. Maybe we have some fear surrounding that, or shame or guilt. So paying attention to and asking yourself where you are, checking in, where are you with those things? Which side of balanced or unbalanced would you say you are within this chakra? How are you feeling emotionally, creatively, sensually, sexually? Artistically? And when you focus on this chakra, the area that it's located is right where the pelvis is. So how do you feel in your body? Do you feel energized? Do you feel like there's a lot of energy there? Or do you feel like the energy is pretty low? And bringing that sacral chakra energy into your body, inviting it in, seeing what it feels like. Do you feel like it's really being energized because you're inviting this energy in? Is it kind of like skin that has been begging to be nourished and moisturized? And once you finally put on some lotion, it's like, thank you. Does your sacral chakra feel like it's been neglected, or it's not been nourished the way it could have been? But the energy associated with this chakra is orange. So thinking of how that might smell, how that might taste, how that might feel, visualizing it and focusing on that visual. whatever feels best for you in this moment, however you connect with that chakra. And visualizing that energy streaming through the center of your body, from your tailbone up through your crown, from your root chakra up to your crown. No end, no beginning, just flowing back and forth, flowing in a cycle. And with each inhale, really inviting that orange sacral chakra energy into your body. And feeling an orb outside of your body, just right in front of your body, floating. And either visualizing it being that sacral chakra, that orange energy, or feeling it. Just taking a moment with this energy in front of you. And reaching out to grab that orb of energy, that orange orb of energy, and pulling it into the body, the same way we did with the root chakra. And feeling what it feels like to have that energy be in the body. feeling what it feels like to have that chakra feel balanced and energized. And seeing if you feel any different. Maybe you feel something in the body, maybe some tingling or some warmth. And sending some gratitude towards that sacral chakra energy, that sacral chakra orb of light, as we move on to the solar plexus. And the color for the solar plexus is yellow. Is associated with our gut feelings, our actual, literal, physical gut, our confidence, So in thinking about this chakra, you can kind of think of the sun. I feel like that's a good kind of comparative energy. Foods that are good for this chakra are foods that are yellow. So if you're ever kind of working on a certain chakra and you want to incorporate foods that benefit those chakras, you can include different foods that have certain colors associated or different energies associated, just depending on the food. So maybe lemons or spaghetti squash, a melon, certain juices, pineapple juice. The element associated with this chakra is the fire element. This chakra can be associated with youth, new beginnings, birth and rebirth, knowledge, intellect, motivation, and spending too much time in this energy can have us leaving feeling burnt out or drained. So making sure that you are always replenishing yourself and not just kind of going, pedal to the metal all the time is important, especially with this chakra. This chakra encourages us to rest, to recharge. Sometimes if this energy is overactive, we can find ourselves becoming impulsive or aggressive. And when this chakra is out of balance as well, we can kind of see issues with maybe constipation or irritability, the stomach or digestive system being upset or irritable, It can sometimes be associated with eating disorders as well, or the colon. So focusing on this energy, feeling it in the body, feeling it soaring and soaking into each and every pore, soaring through the bloodstream, cycling in and out infinitely. And maybe even focusing on the mantra, I feel calm, confident, and powerful. Visualizing a yellow orb out in front of you, or feeling that yellow orb out in front of you, reaching out and grabbing it and pulling it into your heart space, into your solar plexus, near your navel or slightly above. And really allowing yourself to soak in this energy. And sending some gratitude to this energy for just being present in your life, for keeping you confident, courageous, for helping you stand in your power and encouraging you to continue to learn how to do so, for helping you honor the power that resides within you. And we'll move up to our heart chakra, and this is located right where your heart is. The color associated is green, but I also like to use pink, just because I associate the color pink with self-love. And I feel like that's a very important part of the heart chakra energy just in general. But this chakra is associated with your ability to love unconditionally, to set your boundaries out of an act of self-love. So this chakra can be associated with unconditional love on both levels, whether that's for self or for somebody else. And inviting that heart chakra energy into your body, whether it's pink or green and you're visualizing it, or maybe you're feeling it. Maybe it feels familiar, like a love that you felt from someone close to you. Or this thing that you do for yourself that makes you feel overjoyed with love. Maybe it feels similar to that. However you see it, however you feel it, is how you're meant to feel or see it. So just be in the presence of that heart chakra energy just for a moment. When this chakra is blocked, we might find ourselves feeling kind of resentful, or feeling a difficulty with forming and maintaining healthy relationships. And the element associated with this chakra is air. So maybe feeling the space around you, the air around you. thinking of how you can invite more self-love, compassion, openness, and unconditional love for yourself and others into your life. How can we continue to set healthy boundaries or dive deep into our relationships? And visualizing this green light in front of you, this green orb of light, or feeling it, feeling the air around you. Maybe this energy feels more airy. Maybe you feel it more everywhere around you rather than right in front of you or right next to you. But reaching out and grabbing that energy, pulling it in gently, almost like a gentle hug, and just feeling your body soaking it in. It's so important to have this chakra balance, especially when we're doing work with the third eye or other beings and energies, spirit guides, spirit animals, angels, whatever it might be for you. Just because the energies that we want to connect with on those levels, on that very high spiritual level, it's best to come from a space that is very heart chakra filled, just because a lot of these energies work on a heart chakra level. And so it makes our connection a lot easier when we kind of meet them where they're at. And soaking in that heart chakra energy, diving deep into those ethers will allow you to help you make that connection in a way that's strong, where you can really feel confident in the messages that you are receiving. Getting tongue-tied. Without any confusion or minimal confusion. So sending gratitude to that energy as we move on to the throat chakra, and inviting any of our spirit guides, spirit animals, anything that we need on this journey that we're on currently, presently, inviting that in and allowing them to come along for the ride and assist us as we might need it. And beginning to visualize or feel the color blue associated with the throat chakra. And this is located right where the throat is. A blocked throat chakra is one that, or it can surface as us feeling a lack of communication. We might experience it, we might feel it, it might be something that we are acting on or finding difficult. Maybe it's hard for us to stand in our truth and use our voice. But when this chakra is balanced, we feel confident and comfortable speaking up for ourselves and being honest with ourselves. We're confident in our no, and we're confident in our yes. And we know that no is a complete answer, and it's a very valid and okay one. So feeling that blue energy, this chakra can also be associated with our breathing. So maybe it's difficult to breathe, or there's difficulties within our respiratory system or within our lungs. Maybe we find it difficult to breathe deeper just on a day-to-day basis. Maybe our breathing is pretty shallow. So a great way to work on your throat chakra is to kind of invite more deep breaths, wholesome, full breaths in our life. In every moment and every minute. Breath, or prana, is our life force energy. And the throat chakra encourages us to express ourselves through our truth. It's connected to our purpose and our individuality. And visualizing a blue orb out in front of you after allowing that energy to cycle through your body and just pulling more of that energy in, reaching out and pulling that throat chakra, that blue orb, into the body and feeling it enter the body and seeing if you feel lighter. Maybe you can breathe deeper. Maybe your sinuses are a little clearer. The element associated with the throat chakra is ether. It's all about space. Space within within which our true selves exist. And sending gratitude to the throat chakra as we move towards our second to last chakra, the third eye. And the color for the third eye is, I typically say purple, magenta, indigo, gold, silver, white. And I feel like a lot of the same colors are associated with the crown chakra, honestly. They feel very connected. But the throat chakra, or not throat chakra, the third eye chakra connects us to our intuition, our ability to be intuitive, to just know, to just feel, to just hear or see, taste or smell, clairaudience, clairsentience, all of those clairs, all of those senses. We receive information intuitively and sometimes subconsciously, whether it's through our dreams, through the signs and symbols that happen in our daily lives, through a deck of cards, in a meditation or yoga class. But a very important chakra that really helps to guide us in our daily lives and steer us in the right direction. It's the chakra that saves us from harm if we're really paying attention and listening. So inviting in that purple, magenta, white, gold, silver, whatever color or feeling you have with this energy, inviting that in. And with your eyes closed, looking up at that middle point in the middle of your forehead where the third eye chakra resides, and taking your inner gaze towards that spot. So physically looking up at that spot with your eyes, but with your eyes closed. And directing your absolute focus to that point. All of your energy, all of your focus on the third eye. Turning on that internal antenna. Inviting in those messages, those ideas, those sparks of life, the bits of motivation, the connection we feel to everything, to our guides, to our ancestors. And as we connect, sharing some gratitude, showing some gratitude, feeling the gratitude. Because this is really one chakra that helps guide us in so many ways, but also connected to all the other chakras, each uniquely helping to guide us and free us from so many different things that we experience in our life. continually showing us lessons and guiding us through experiences. So feeling that orb of purple, whatever color energy out in front of you, and inviting that into your energetic field, pulling that energy in, feeling it fill your body, feeling it in the third eye, that center point in the middle of your forehead. And feeling how it feels to be turned on, tuned in, turn the third eye on and tune in. How does it feel to be turned on and tuned in? And sending some gratitude to this chakra, to the messages it brings, whether we know it consciously or not. And moving on to our final chakra, the crown chakra. The color associated with this chakra is white or gold, and some people do see purple or indigo. And when we are connected to this chakra in a way that's balanced, we are connecting with ancestors, spirit guides, beings and energies, aliens, whatever it might be. We're connecting to them in a healthy way and maintaining a healthy relationship with them. And we feel that connection, we experience it. Otherwise, if this chakra is out of balance, we might feel like it's kind of turned off. We might feel like we're not receiving those messages. We might be a little bit doubtful. It might be more difficult to connect. So, feeling where you're at with this chakra, what's your connection to it? What's your relationship? Has it always been the same? Has it been up? Has it been down? And inviting that white, gold, purple, indigo, whatever energy into your body. Feeling it cycling through the body infinitely, circling and spiraling around your body, or visualizing it. And visualizing a white orb, or whatever it is out in front of you or around you. This could also be something that's felt rather than visualized. This chakra is associated with the natural element of thought. It's our sense of universal consciousness, wisdom, unity, and self-knowledge. So, just feeling your energy all together. The energies of all of those chakras that we've worked with this evening. Each of their energies, each of their colors, how they felt. And feeling how you feel now in comparison to how we began this meditation. As you're breathing a little deeper, do you feel a little looser energetically? Does your mind feel a little clearer? just continuing to feel and visualize this energy circling and cycling around you, kind of in like a spiral, allowing your energy to kind of be cleared out, any attachments, any blockages. And now allowing that energy, inviting that energy in to just give you an energetic boost, almost as if you were a phone being plugged into the charger. And just inviting gratitude into your body. Again, for being present for yourself this evening, showing up for you. For being able to share space. And setting an intention for the rest of your week. If that's setting multiple intentions and that feels good for you, do that. And just a little ending quote. All your anxiety is because of your desire for harmony. Seek disharmony, then you will gain peace. And that's a quote from Rumi. I believe he's a poet. Yes, Islamic scholar and Persian poet. Sufi mystic as well. So thank you for those of you that attended this evening or floated in and out. Again, this will be available on YouTube if you'd like to revisit the meditation. But I plan on doing these every Monday. Now, especially that I've got everything set up and everything is good to go. I'll be here every Monday, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I believe this video will also still be available on Facebook, so if you'd like that option, it is available for you. But thank you all again for coming this evening, and I hope you have an amazing holiday and rest of your night.